Hey everyone, Random Rainy here. This is Vlogmas for December 14th, 2017. This is going to be pretty brief. I might end up doing a little bit of recording later once the kids go to bed and I get to practice my table setup. Pretty much what I do is I go through the whole process, time myself, make sure I can get it all done in about half an hour for setting it up, because I figure with where it's located, it's probably going to take me about 20 to 40 minutes to get everything loaded in on top of everything else. Then I have to go back and park the car somewhere, so that's going to be super fun. But anyway, I like to set everything up and I like to take pictures of it once I've got it all the way that I want it, so that then the next morning or night, as the case will be in this one, I just go through and look at the way I had it set up and I just do everything like the picture. And if I need to change things after I've gotten everything set up, that's fine. But the whole goal is to get it all pared down to a half hour or less to get everything up where it needs to be. And I have some metal grids that I'm going to be putting on my table. I have to figure out the logistics tonight of how to get those attached, if I can keep them attached and just fold them together, or if I'm going to have to use new cable ties each time. If it's something where I can just fold it like an accordion and only have to replace the cable ties when they break, that would be awesome. If not, cable ties are fairly cheap, so whatever, not really a big deal. I was kind of hoping that they had black ones, but for $14 with free Amazon Prime shipping for 3 4x2, I believe, either 4, yeah, I think it was 4x2, so that'll all fit on my one table. But anyway, 3 4x2 pieces of grid wall for 14 bucks. Considering most of the professional grade ones that I found were around 30 for one panel, I thought that was pretty awesome and super cheap. And I also have the small pegs for it. I ended up grabbing another flood lamp to clip onto the top of the grid because it's going to be inside, it's going to be nighttime, there's going to be zero natural lighting. From what I understand, the lights inside are pretty dim from everything that the event coordinator has said. It's gonna be pretty dark. So I've got that, and I also have an old clip-on task lamp that I have. I bought some extension cords, and I bought the super ultra long extension cord with the outlet hub in the middle of it, so I'll be able to snake everything together that way. Hopefully won't be too terribly far from an outlet in the first place, but just in case, I got all my bases covered. Oh, what else? Tomorrow morning I'm gonna have to go out and get my bank, meaning I'm gonna have to take out some money and then go make small purchases with it like a jerk, buy like a pack of gum with a $20 bill so that I can get some small bills. That way when people pay me in cash, even though the bulk of my profits last time around was credit, I believe. Actually, no, I take that back. I did do surprisingly more in cash, but I still did do a fair chunk in credit, so I'm gonna have to make sure I have my card reader. I've got a whole ridiculous checklist I'm gonna go through of stuff, but I'm gonna get everything ready tonight so that tomorrow I can just pack everything in the car. I'll take a little bit of yarn with me in case it's slow. I'm really hoping it's not. I will also hopefully be able to get a little, at least a short pan through of how my table is set up when everything's done. I actually have to go back through and double check the email to see what the space dimensions are, because I know that I have space for an 8-foot table, but I don't know if that's an 8x8 space or if it's an 8x4 space. Because if it's an 8x8, then I'm gonna have to take my second table with me so that I'll definitely have enough room for everything, because I'm kind of panicking about how much space those blankets are gonna take up. I wish I had one of those. Maybe that's something I'll have to think about for if I do a few more fairs next year, but I kind of want to get one of those little wooden open slot crates. It's just plain unfinished wood. You can get them at any craft store, but I think that would be something good to stack those blankets in, but I don't have anything like that right now, so make it work, whatever, not a super big deal. I have yet to touch yarn in a making capacity today, and that's kind of got me freaking out a little bit. But I do have one of those double-stranded cowls started. So I'm going to be doing this in the leftover eggplanty purple, maroon, and light gray from one of the fleece blankets that I did the edging on. So I'm going to be finishing that up tonight. Going to be putting faces, well, not faces, but some sort of animal features on the 2 hatchlings that I have left, which, if you watched yesterday's video, I've got this bluey one and the gray. I think I'm going to make this one into a bear, maybe say that it's a polar bear of some sort because it's icy colors. Maybe this one a bird. I know that the coloring is dove, so that's kind of lame, but this reminds me very much of a pigeon. Or an owl. I don't know. Something. Make it work. Just have to take the leftover little bits of scrap that I still have of these and do something. Gotta do my inventory list tonight. Got the fridge and freezer and pantry full of groceries, so aside from getting a few fresh veggies and milk and eggs, we're not going to need to go to the store for pretty much anything until Christmas, till after Christmas. Because this time of year, I really hate contending with psychotic gift hunting crowds. I feel like working in retail as long as I did kind of increased my loathing towards that mentality. Don't get me wrong, consumerism is one of those things that is both helpful and harmful to people. I mean, people need jobs in order to have jobs. People need to buy stuff so that those people have a place to work for people to buy stuff from. I get how the system works. Doesn't mean I like it. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this here, get this edited and uploaded tonight. I will try to get some footage of me getting the table set up, and if not, I will definitely do a pan through tomorrow evening. Might have a sort of Monty Hall themed watch Randy load stuff into the car and give herself 5 or 6 new bruises on her shins from walking into the stupid tow hitch on the back of the van multiple times type video. And if you think I'm kidding about whacking my leg on the tow hitch on the back of the van, you'll probably see it happen at least once, which is why I'm glad it will be sped up and I will cover up any audio because there will be prolific swearing going down when that happens. So anyway, I will catch all of you guys tomorrow, and I hope you're getting ready to have a stress-free, relaxing weekend at home. Unless you're one of those crazy people who like shopping during this time of year. And if you're doing that, I hope you have fun doing that. So I will catch all of you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good night.